1-900-020.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
10 o'clock Eastern, let's get straight to the money. You'll like this. The Dow Industrials are up 300. The Nasdaq Composite is up close to 300 points. Why? Favorable news on inflation at the producer level and the decline in the yield of the 10-year Treasury. The rally holds. Look at that. In fact, it's getting better. Dow's up 260, Nasdaq's up 230. Why? Because we had very favorable inflation numbers this morning at the producer level.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast, around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. This is amazing. Do you know that we nearly had a 500-point rally today, and then it went negative? They lost it all. It went negative, down 125 points. Then it went back up, positive, and then it came back down, negative, and now we're up about only 60 points after being up 500 points. He's unbelievable what he's saying. Because inflation's better, that's why we got this big rally. It didn't hold. Just like what happened with the CPI number that came in. I told you, these rallies aren't going to hold. These are typical bear market rallies, but they've been able to do such a short covering, force these big institutions who are shorting stocks, knowing the market's going to go down another 20% off its low. They know that. If you take the low around 347, we're going to go down another 20% below that. Nobody wants to believe it, but we are. Of course you have these kind of rallies, but this is just another short covering rally. I told my members, do not chase this rally this morning. Take an opportunity and take our bank stocks, our oil stocks, our gold stocks, which we've been doing fantastic in. I said, take this opportunity to sell into them, not to buy more. You sell into them. Take profits. And then with the remaining shares you keep on, make sure you put a stop in. These aren't rallies that you chase. These aren't rallies you jump. You already had to be in the stocks. You had to be buying the oils and the bank stocks when nobody wanted them, and the gold stocks. You had to be buying them around that October 13th level. You can't chase this market. You're going to get hurt, and people did get hurt today. I mean, you imagine I think the high was around 450, maybe it hit 500. And and then it went negative 125. So, as I told my members, take profits, and that's what you do in these kind of rallies. And we took profits on some of our travel stocks like Boeing. This is crazy. The CPI came in last week. Retailers increased, their prices to consumers between October 2021 and 2022, not by 8%, which they thought, but 0.3 less. 0.3 less. That's it. 7.7%. We're supposed to be getting inflation back to 2%. 7.7 isn't any different than 8%, for God's sakes. Are you kidding me? Wow. When we had a 1,500-point rally? That's insane. And then today, the PPI comes in. Same thing. 0.3 less than what they thought. And the market went nuts. All short covering. So let's put these rallies and these numbers in perspective. The fake business news networks keep lying and saying the bottom is in. There's not going to be any more rate hikes. What are you, nuts? This is what's going on. People believe them. People believe this crap. When just 6 days ago, the Federal Reserve raised its Fed fund rates. That's the rate at which they loan money to banks. The Federal Reserve loan money to banks. And then the banks turn around and loan money to you. It's not the Treasury. It's the Fed fund rate. People get that confused. And just 6 days ago, to kill inflation, to whack inflation, get under control, they had to move. Remember, we were at near 0 to 0.25% when this started, the Fed fund rates. Now, we're at 3.75 to 4% when we were near 0. And guess what? It hasn't hurt inflation. Think about that. We went from loaning, the Federal Reserve went from loaning money to your bank at a 0 to 0.25%. Now they've been raising those rates to where we're up to 3.75 to 4%. Are you nuts? He's going to have to raise rates even more. We're going to have to go to 7% to break the back of inflation. Until you break the back of inflation, these are nothing but short covering rallies that are going to bite you. They're going to bite you. Believe me. Powell raised rates 6 times to drop inflation, to try to cut inflation from 8% to 2%. By the way, we'll never see 2% again. So after 6 rate cuts, we dropped an anemic 0.6%. That's nothing. And the PPI and the CPI barely budged. They went down 0.3%. Remember, this short covering rally will continue long as investors keep believing the fake business network. These idiots, you heard this idiot today. Listen to Vardy, how excited he was. He has no idea what he's doing.
10 o'clock Eastern, let's get straight to the money. You'll like this. The Dow Industrials are up 300. The Nasdaq Composite is up close to 300 points. Why? Favorable news on inflation.
Favorable news on inflation. You call 0.3 favorable news? Favorable news if the Federal Reserve, the Fed, takes their short-term Fed rate and they whack it up to 7-8%. And then they would kill inflation. Demand for goods and everything else would come to a halt. People would get laid off. We'd be in pain for about 4 to 6 months. But then when we come out of that, we'd be so strong, it'd be incredible. We'd be such a strong nation. But nobody wants to do it. Are you kidding? They're talking about more stock buybacks. That's why this market's going up. Because the word is now they're going to go back to QE. That's what everybody's betting on. That's why everybody's covering their short positions. They really think we're going to go back to QE. And these stock buybacks, which I call wealth without prosperity. That's all stock buyback is, wealth without prosperity. Unbelievable. How can you have earnings per individual stock increase almost 400% when at the same time the total combined earnings went up just 175%? That's called financial engineering. This is insane. The Fed prints $6 trillion to loan to all these CEOs at zero interest rates. Remember that? So they could shrink the number of outstanding shares so they could push up the earnings per share artificially, which pushes up their stock price, which is all fake, and we're ending up paying for that. That's what the pain is, why we're going down for 45 straight weeks. These are nothing but short covering rallies. Be careful.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. PhilsGang.com.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, PhilsGang.com. That's right, PhilsGang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. For my gang members who are listening, our CCL Carnival Cruise Line that we caught off that consolidation around $9.08. Okay, it's up now about over 20%. So take some profits into this rally. These rallies, the purpose of these rallies, all the stocks that we got in early, we take profits. This is like a gift. These rallies are a gift. You don't go, this morning when they came out with that number and I saw the market go, I think it hit 500, but let's say 450. And I'm sitting there going, are you kidding me? Here we go again. Look, the CPI and the PPI, they did nothing. We're not cutting inflation, for God's sakes. They're happy. They're going nuts because we're paying 3/10 less for something. 2 cents on a package of hot dogs. Over 1 year, we saved 2 cents. This is insane. This is insane. So, and as I said, the PPI measures the price paid for goods and services before they reach the consumer. Now, that came in today. I get that. So, wholesalers between October 2021 and October 2022 increased their annual prices to their retailers by 8%, instead of the estimated 8.3%. And they went nuts and rallied the market nearly 500 points. This was an opportunity as it was going up to 500 points. Take profits. You don't get out of all your stocks, but you'll reduce the stocks, put a stop in, but take profits. Because this is nothing more than another short covering rally. Don't chase these kind of rallies. You'll be sorry. Now, we've been, I told them to sell into our oil stocks, our bank stocks, our gold stocks, some travel stocks, because we got in them early. You don't chase this rally. This is nuts. So the CPI came in today, and PPI came in today. It's 0.3 better than they thought, and that's why it went up 500 points. But you notice how they gave it all back. The CPI came in last week, okay, and the retailers increased their, so now remember, the PPI are the wholesalers. So they sell their stuff to the retail stores in your town. So they saved 0.3%. That's it. Now, the retailers, okay, when the CPI came in last week, they're saying, wow, geez, we saved 0.3%. But the consumer's not saving hardly anything. It's the consumer. So we keep saying we're in the bottom. We're at the bottom. We're not. There's no bottom here. So we got the CPI, we got the PPI, now we got the wholesaler price, the retailers. We got to get this stuff down. We got to get the inflation number down. We got to move the rate at which the Fed loans banks. They got to move that up to 6-7%, not 3.5% to 4%. We're not going to go anywhere. Are you kidding me? Now, think about it. Ever since Biden increased inflation by 15%, he increased inflation by 15% in 20 months. And they're talking about, oh, he should run a gun. Listen to this. He increased inflation by 15%. That means you lost the average family on Main Street. Their annual income contracted by $6,100. If you're making $36,000 because of the inflation, you really only made $30,000, not the $36,000. You lost purchasing power due to inflation. This October, you paid $800 more for goods than you did the same goods last year. And oh, by the way, going forward, get ready for this, we're going to have to pay $9,000. That's right. $9,000 more. So the average household will now pay $9,000 more from October 2022 to 2023 than they paid from October 2021 to 2022. And we went up 500 points, and we went up 1,200 points on the CPI, and today we went up 500 points. Of course, they gave it back. Of course, they're going to give it back. Can you imagine? They're celebrating that you got to pay $9,000 more for the same goods that you bought this year, next year. What are you, nuts? I told you last week, airlines, when the CPI came in, what a joke. When you took a deep dive and went through all the numbers, airlines are still up 33%, groceries increased by 11%, energy increased 17%, gasoline 17.5%, heating oil increased 68%, rent 7%, which is a historic high, utilities are up 20+%. Spending going wild. That's what happened here. Spending going wild. 15%. We're paying for that increase of 15%. That inflation of 15% because they put, guess what happened? The GDP, right, was at 6%. Now it's negative. The first 2 quarters. And then the next quarter we had here was up, 3%. That's not going to last. $50 million they spent on an electric ferry to service 800 people that live on this island. $2 million to build a ski area in Iowa. $25 million for a bird sanctuary. $2 million for a golf course here in Florida. This has gone nuts. So you got to make sure you're in the correct stocks and in the correct group when they have these kind of rallies. If you're with us with oil and banks and gold, you'd be happy now. We'll be right back after this break. This is crazy.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, listen. The market was up nearly 500 points, and now it's only up 19 points. What's that tell you? Stop chasing these rallies. Use these rallies for an opportunity to make money. But you should have been in the market early. Here, give you an example. J.P. Morgan We got in early on JP Morgan. We're up about 12% right now in JP Morgan. So we're taking profits when that rally went up 500 points. You don't add on to JP Morgan. You take profits. You don't get out totally. Take profits, put it in your pocket, put a stop in. We took our, that's just one of our banks, one of our MRO, okay? That's one of our best oil stocks. We got into our oil stocks on MRO. We got in around, I don't know what it was, around $27, $28, and now it's $32. So that's up 18%. We also got into Goldman Sachs, one of my 5 stocks. I've been in for 5 years. We got in that stock, it was around 318 and now it's 383. 20%. I can go on and on all day long, and now our golds are doing great. How many times I said to you over the last year, I'm telling you, we're going to make a lot of money in gold. We're going to make a lot of money in gold. Be patient, be patient. What did I say about oil? I said the same thing. About 8-9 months before oil took off, I said, oil is going to do terrific. We just got to catch it. And our charts told us when the money was coming in to catch it. And we caught the oil stocks. And the oil stocks, as I said, we're up anywhere from 20 to 40% in our oil stocks. But we got them when nobody wanted them. We bought the banks when nobody wanted them. We bought the gold when nobody wanted it. But now people are chasing. And when a rally can't hold, the S&P goes, when the Dow goes up 500 points, and now it's only up 41 points, that's sending you a message. So listen to this here. Listen to this stupidity right here. This is unbelievable. Let's see. I think it's... here we go. Listen to this.
Tesla, what do you think is going to happen?
All right, Tesla's got the worst chart I've ever seen, and that is what's driving things. I am still a believer. People are very worried that Mr. Musk has to sell a lot of Tesla in order to be able to pay whatever he hasn't paid for the Twitter. I say that Tesla is not cheap, but I'm not going to let the chart determine the fact that I think it's a decent situation.
I'm not going to let the chart determine. Then what the hell are you looking at the chart for, you idiot? What a dope. I'm not going to let the chart determine. I'm smarter than the chart. So he's saying he's smarter than the cash flow. The thing about charting, it follows the money. It tells you, you don't even have to know the name of the stock. I tell my students every day, look, if you just take 6 stocks, I'll give you 6 stocks. But they got to be the great stocks and stay with them for a whole year. And then just let the buy signals and sell signals come to you. And if you know how to sell short, you don't have to go look around for a whole bunch of stocks. Because when you're sitting there and all of a sudden the stocks go up for you, and now they turn around and go down, you don't have to run around and try to find a stock that's going up and cover your losses. You switch your position, and as it goes down, you're making money. That way, you can reduce the number of stocks. And then that's when you become a very, very good investor, when you reduce the number of stocks. When you're trading about 6 stocks all year, that's it. Now, I could line up 100 people, assign them 6 stocks each, all having different stocks. And at the end of the year, they all make the same money. It's not the stock. It's the pattern that tells you is the money coming in. It's so hard to get that across. This idiot tells you, well, I'm going to go against the chart. Well, good luck. Because Tesla, if he had our chart, Tesla turned solid red at $254. Now it's at $194. It dropped 23%. So my members are making 23%. The ones who shorted Tesla, who followed Tesla. Now, would they buy it today? Are you nuts? There's no buy signals. There's no buy signals. Are you kidding? You wait and let the buy signal set up. What's that mean? That means that you wait until our color-coded chart turns green, and then we have what we call an 80-32 setup. And when you got that 80-32 setup, you're not speculating. You're going to make money. And so you join my gang for 10 days free, you will see that. You will see that. And also you'll see it makes sense to stay with the same 6 stocks. You can't get that across to people. Once they start doing it, they go, oh, I got it. Here's my stocks. Caterpillar, Goldman Sachs, Intel, Schlumberger, and Lowe's. That's a pretty good group. We've been in those for over 5 years. My only ETF is XLK and the spiders. We're always in the spiders, either long or short. And we always get in the spiders when they start earnings season. Always. Always. We have about 10% gain in the spiders since they started earnings season, because they always artificially push the market up. Now they're doing everything they can on Wall Street going into the end of the year, because remember, there's a lot of bonuses right now. One of the reasons they're cheating and trying to push this market up, because they want to get their bonuses on Wall Street, the big brokerage houses. So they're pushing this up. But that's fine. Stay with the stocks that have good relative strength. And we find that on our chart. And once you learn how to do it, if you have a child that's 6 years old, you could teach the 6-year-old how to do it. It's not hard. If they'll do better than you do, because they're not, they don't have bad stuff in their heads. Anybody that listens to Wall Street all their life, hard to make them a good investor, because they got all this crap. Like what Kramer's saying here. He's going to go against the chart. He's going to go against the. Are you kidding? You never go against the trend. Right now, the trend of money is coming out of Tesla. When the trend of money goes into Tesla, our charts, which we patent, will turn green. Now you know it's time to buy. And as you're buying the stock and keep adding to the stock, all of a sudden if it starts turning yellow, it's telling you they're pulling money back out of the stock. You can have it for 10 days, okay? Free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Check it out. Remember, every day, go to my YouTube channel. Every morning, what I do is, while we're in this crisis, every morning I tell you exactly what the market's going to do for that day and what it's going to do long term. So anybody's got a question, I wonder what the market's going to do today, just go to my YouTube channel and you'll find it right there. And I tell you exactly what it's going to do today and what it's going to do long term. And very seldom am I not right. Why? Because you follow the money. You're following the money through good charts. I mean, the charts that people, it's unbelievable, the garbage charts. Okay, I mean, I hear these people endorsing charts that they don't know anything about. This is what gets me. These people on radio and TV, they know nothing about trading, nothing about charts, and they'll endorse a chart that is a piece of garbage. They don't even know what it is. They wouldn't know a good chart if they tripped over it. All right, let's get back to business. Listen to this here. This is amazing, right? Listen to this.
So do you think President Biden should run again?
Yes, I do. He has been a great president. He has a great record to run on.
She's mentally ill. You want to really destroy this country? This is what I'm saying. This moron drove inflation 15% in 22 months. That means that you lost $6,000. Your pay, whatever you're being paid, is $6,000 less because of inflation. Your purchasing power is down. Oh, and he did a great thing? Really? What are you, nuts? This is insane. Go to my site, philsgang.com. philgang.com, hit where it says get started, join the gang, 10 for free days, so you understand how to make money selling short, just like buying.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 8.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. So, when you get rallies like this off these reports, the CPI, the PPI, which are ridiculous, but when you get these rallies, that's an opportunity. But you have to learn, like our gold stock, AU, we're up 17% in gold right now. 17%. Because when did we buy that? When nobody wanted it. Just like our oils. Our oils were up anywhere from, say, 15 to 35%. We bought oil when nobody wanted oil. We bought the bank stocks. When everybody was buying tech, nobody wanted the bank stocks. We bought the bank stocks. And those are up big for us now. We're up probably about 25-30% in those. So when you get a rally like this, these are fake rallies. These are short covering rallies. These are bear market rallies. These rallies don't last. They don't last because we don't have earnings. We don't have earnings. Here we go again. And we don't have QE. We don't have QE. We don't have earnings. And we don't have the fear where everybody's capitulated to throw their stocks away. That's the three things you need. You need one of those three things to have a huge rally. And when the rally goes up without one of those threes, it's a short covering rally. It's all it is. It's everybody who shorted, like myself and my members who shorted, we're making money. We have to buy those stocks back. Okay, we've had a lot of talk. I just want, I'm so glad this damn election season is over. It's made me sick to my stomach. What's going on? And I'm so sick of hearing about the democracy. They're saving the democracy. Saving the democracy. They don't even know what a democracy is, these people. Biden doesn't know what a democracy is. A true republic is where government is limited by law. Limited by law, meaning that people are left alone. Okay? So a true republic limits the government, what they can do, and lets people produce. And when people produce, they can keep what they're producing. You can keep the fruits of your labor. We're going to lose that. Our wise founding fathers gave us the rule of law in a republic instead of rule of majority in a democracy. So sick of hearing the democracy. Because real liberty is never found in democracy. Today, under Biden, that dope, as a republic, he is following the same self-destructive path of Rome. Rome was under a democracy. Rome became the envy of the world like we used to be. But people back in those days in Rome, they forgot what freedom entailed. And what is that? Limit government. And you got to put the people in that and the Congress and Senate to limit government. We're not doing that anymore. When government power grows, the people's freedom recedes. That's what happened in Rome. And once you start dropping your guard because you're getting free stuff, like what we're doing in America today, getting all these free stuff. Remember when Obama had his phones getting free stuff? Look at the money, the reason why inflation's up 15% and why the rally of 500 points they didn't hold, because the market knows. The market knows. It's going to go back down. It's going to go back down. When people start forgetting and they just want free stuff, freedom goes away, as it did in Rome. And boy, once you start dropping your guard, as we are doing in America, these power-seeking politicians, you know who they are, AOC and the rest of them, start exceeding the power granted them under our Constitution. Same thing they did in Rome. Then they put controls over the private sector. They start increasing regulation, just like they did in Rome. That's what they're doing here. Soon, people who produce, who used to be, producers, and could keep their fruits of labor, all of a sudden they stop producing. They don't have the incentive anymore because of the regulations. And then especially when there's these controls over the private sector that come from increased regulations. Takes the incentive out of people. So if you go back and read Roman history, when the producers no longer cared about producing or making ends meet, they went on welfare. That's what they're doing here. That's what Biden did. He put everybody on welfare during that pandemic. Put everybody on welfare. We still have 8 million people. What a liar he is. We have 8 million people still not working. 8 million. The amount of workers, we have less workers now than we had before the pandemic. Before the pandemic. Our productivity has declined. Happened in Rome. Shortages developed in Rome. And the mob started roaming the streets. demanding more services from government, more welfare. That's what we're doing here. And then soon, what did the Romans do? They traded their freedom for security of welfare. That's what Obama was doing when he expanded the welfare state instead of expanding jobs. So all of a sudden, the Romans traded their freedmen for the security of welfare to be on the dole. And eventually, the system of Rome came down crashing. That's where we're headed. When I see what happened to these elections, it just drives me nuts. And so Rome, all of a sudden, became an oligarchy, ruled by a few elitists. That's where we're heading. The very, very wealthy. This is unbelievable what's going on. We need a decision to keep our republic, but you got to put the people in office. You got to put the people in office. But we didn't do that. We didn't do that. Remember, federal government, they do little well. Federal government is incompetent. They do little well. They're slow. They're inefficient. Because it's compromised of incompetent, lazy bureaucrats. Try to go get your license plate, for God's sakes. Bunch of lazy bureaucrats who could not make it in the private sector. Our Congress is full of those people now. And our free market capital system has now turned into a rigged market system. Look what happened today. How can you go up 500 points and now you're only up 13 points? And you're telling me the bottom is in? Take advantage of these rallies. Be in the right stocks. Be in the right sectors. That's our job here. That's what we do. Make sure you're in the right sectors. And make sure whether the market's going up or the market's going down, trust the charts. Our charts. I don't know what charts that idiot's looking at. Kramer. I can't believe what he said. I don't care what the charts look like. We're going to buy. And the guy's going to buy. Listening to him. He's great Jim Cramer's. This guy's going to... You know how many people lost money? I'm not just saying that. Everybody knows. They've even opened they're trying to put an ETF together so you can trade against all his picks. Look. All you have to do is follow the money. Follow the money. Been that way forever, but now it's more important than ever. You can't buy stocks anymore based on fundamentals. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Buying stocks on fundamentals? Are you out of your mind? They blew everything up with this QE in 2018. You got to be kidding me. They destroyed the bond market. I mean, so the answer is you can make good money in the stock market, but you got to make some changes. You got to make some changes. And they're not hard changes. They're pretty easy. So, again, go to my site, philsgang.com, hit where it says get started, join the gang for 10 days. It's free. And then see how you do. The world's going to open to you. Once you know how to sell a stock short as well as buy a stock, you're free. You're free of this stock market that's rigged.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.